I wholeheartedly recommend King Alfred for a few reasons. One, the kids are happy. Two, I think the environment, being surrounded by nature, is really important. Three, I think the quality of the teaching is incredible. And fourth, it would be the community. I'm Melissa and I'm a parent at the King Alfred School. I am the mother of two daughters. My eldest daughter has been at King Alfred since reception. She's now in year 2. And my youngest daughter will be joining in September and she's very excited. Why I chose King Alfred? I heard about King Alfred. It had a great reputation. My daughter had been at Forest School before, so I knew I wanted to continue going somewhere that was a bit more progressive. It gave my child freedom to be themselves, and that exploration and collaboration and would still continue to be important. What really clinched it for me was when I came to the open day and the children that walked me around these spectacular grounds were so articulate, they were so self-assured, but they were really humble. And I thought, if my child ends up like one of you, I'll be very, very happy. The child-centered approach was one of the key things that attracted me to King Alfred in the first place when I was doing my research about schools. I think if you're child-led, it's a great way to drive intrinsic motivation. So for children to really understand, what do they like? What are they good at? Leaning into their curiosity and really learning to love learning. It's really important to think about the measurement of what does success look like for a school as a parent. And for me, of course, academics are really important, but that's one piece of a jigsaw puzzle. It's also going to be, what kind of person is going to come out of this education system? Is my child going to be prepared for the future? Will they be self-assured? Will they be confident? Will they be a good person that contributes to the broader world? And to me, all of that is wrapped up in being child-centered. That's another reason why I love King Alfred. She's very happy. I know that sounds basic, but she's an extremely happy child. On a Sunday, she is asking me, can I go to school? She loves being here. She wants to get out first thing in the morning. She wants to stay at the end of a Friday. I have spent many hours here in the playground, in the grounds, with her friends, with the parents. It's that sense of community that keeps pulling her back. My daughter also loves the variety of subjects here. So she'll come to me speaking a bit of French. She'll be singing at me in preparation for performances. We'll start doing her times tables as we're waiting for the bus. Like, she's bringing all of these pieces in. I think it's the fact that they're able to pique the children's interests and understand what's going to work well for them has been really helpful. There's also great after school clubs. So she loves chess, she loves art club, she's done yoga. I think it's all just been a what's not to like. It's been a great environment for her to just try new things. What I've loved as well is, I think it was last term, they were thinking a lot about community. So she's been asking me lots of questions, very broad questions, and making links of different concepts she's learned in the classroom and applying it to real world, which shows me it's not just about theory or rote learning, but it's really understanding, it's helping her understand the broader world. And what I really loved was last week, she said to me, I think she'd had an argument with her little sister, and she said, Mummy, I'm going to go and solve this because at King Alfred we are built on kindness, and that's how I want to be at home too. Something that I adore when I walk through the school is how it's known by so many different teachers, but also children at all different levels and ages, because of that sense of community. And they know her for her. She's not just a pupil in a certain class, she's really part of a broader ecosystem. I think the grounds are magical. I can't believe we have this much space essentially in London. I love the fact that there are no corridors. So the kids are in and out every day, multiple times a day. We know the benefits of being outside, well researched, well documented, and that's an integral part of their just everyday work school experience, which I think really works well for her. Means they can burn some energy off as well. It feels very close to nature. I have the experience of 3 different teachers through the 3 years that she's been at King Alfred. Each teacher really got to know my daughter on a very personal level. It's always been really nurturing. There's always a good amount of challenge. And I can't remember ever being really excited to see a teacher on a Monday morning, but she's really excited to see her teachers. And, the first name basis, the very sort of just close relationships that they form are very different to the experience I remember at school. But I think also adds to the positive experience of why she's happy and smiling and skipping when she comes out of school every day. I just feel like I go to King Alfred. It's this feeling that I think it's partly because I really wish I'd come here as a child. Having come from a very hothouse academic experience, I really wish this had been my experience. Friday Cafe is a permanent diary fixture. I work full time, but I will always be at Friday Cafe. I make sure that's a priority. I love Castonbury, so that's a great opportunity every summer for us to get together and really, I think, feel the magic and the ethos of the school. And Fireworks is also a brilliant event. I think it's a very community-led school. And I think that's a really important thing for parents to know, is that, yes, it's all about your child's schooling, but it is so much more than that. And it takes a village to raise a child. And that's not just the teachers, it's the parents, it's the broader community. And the fact that we have these opportunities to spend time together and get to know each other well is what really sets King Alfred apart, and why I feel like this is such a special school. I wholeheartedly recommend King Alfred for a few reasons. 1, the kids are happy. 2, I think the environment, the physical surroundings, they are just really elevate the whole experience of being here. You spend so many hours, so many years of your life in school. Being surrounded by nature is really important. 3, I think the quality of the teaching is incredible. And 4th, it would be the community. I think it's the spirit, it's the parents. I think it's important to understand the ethos and be bought into the ethos of any school you pick. You can tell here that the parents are all in, and we're all committed to raising brilliant kids, supporting the school, and making this as a positive experience for all of us as possible through the 14 years that we're here.